Hello folks, welcome back to Don Amots on this glorious sunny wintry day. Today you've got myself James, as you may know, and you've also got Wendy behind the camera. Hello Wendy. But most importantly, behind myself and in front of you guys, you've got this lovely Bailey Endeavour B62. So this is Bailey's kind of first step into the water of the campervan world. So they've been doing motorhomes for yonks and same with caravans, but they've obviously seen where the popularity is going in the van situation, and this is what they've got. Now, they bought these out at the start of this year, so in the February show, so deliveries not long afterwards. So this is their 2025 model year of the vehicle, so there's some subtle changes and I'll point them out as we go along. The majority is on the Ford side of it rather than the Bailey side of it, so it's basically an improvement and an evolution of the original Transit van. So a couple of things to notice. First and foremost, you've got your black wheels, so a different style of wheel compared to the previous model year. You've also got inside, you've got your new 8-speed Ford gearbox as well, and you've also got a large touchscreen infotainment system that's got the new Ford Sync system, SYNC, not SINK, which is a really good touchscreen system. And if you've got a Ford car, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. You've got all your Bluetooth and your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all your really good stuff. But anyway, let's go around and have a bit of a ganders. So start from the front, you've got your fog lights there as well. You've got your massive panoramic fixed that kind of sunroof basically. Coming further around, so you've got your toilet cassette, water in, and your diesel Truma heating outlet. Now if you look on here, you've got all these lovely decals. Now these are raised. They're really nice, to be fair, because this is a unique colour for the Endeavour. And then with the, I'd say it's a satin black rather than a matte black maybe. But I think it's a really nice touch. Power input on the back just here. Reversing camera just up the top as well with your rear parking sensors. Now another thing to notice for the 2025 model year, you've now got white Ford badging and you've also got black Transit badging as well. So again, just subtle bits. If we have a look as we come round, so this is the B62 as I said earlier, so that's 2 travelling and 2 sleeping van. It's quite unique this, because not a lot of vans have it, but it's got the U-shaped lounge at the rear. One nice feature, and it's always the best position to show someone here, is this bit just here, it's a removable plank. So if you did want it as 2 long benches with a walkway, you can do, or if you want it with the U-shape, you can do, but these literally just come out. So really, really simple, really, really easy. And then back here, you've got your storage, which goes further back. Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? That's also got some of your bed inserts, which I'll show you in a bit. And you've got more storage here. I'll definitely say as well, refer back to some of Wendy's photos, because we made the bed up earlier. Really simple to do, with that bed insert that I just showed you, using the cushions, so no infill cushions, really simple. At least you can see how large the bed is, because I'll probably say it's one of the main selling points of this van. The bed's massive. You could use it as 2 singles, as we've got it, or you've got a ginormous double. Anyway, coming back to here, a couple more storage points here, same on your other door as well. Now these are wide opening doors, so you can bring them all the way around as well, and that's the same with the other door. So it's really nice, especially if you've got a nice view like we have today of all these gorgeous motorhomes. Yeah, it's perfect. Right, let's shut that, let's keep a bit of warmth in today, because I haven't got the heating on in all fairness. Up above you've got this massive fuel Omnister awning, and you've also got your retractable electric step as well. So let's open this massive door. So one thing you'll notice straight away, so these have gas canisters which you pop in. Oh, it says
might be 'cause
it's cold. It is definitely because it's cold. Oh, there we go. So let's do that. There we go. I haven't opened that this morning, so I do apologise, guys. It is absolutely Baltic today. You'll notice this is the first time I haven't had my hat on. I left it at home like a right plonker. Definitely should have had it on. While in there, just saying, so that's 6 kilogram bottle you can pop in there. So plenty of gas. Especially because you've got to remember, you might have heard me say earlier, this has got Truma diesel heating, so your heating doesn't work off that. So on a day like today, you'd obviously be running off that, so the only thing that's going to be working off that is your cooking facilities. Right, Wendy, if you go in first, I am going to shut the door behind us. Now, if we just look at the cab first and foremost, so this is probably your biggest improvement and change and evolution compared to the 2024 model. So you guys would have noticed it had quite a rudimental stereo system in it previously, and you had a gear lever, gear stick, sorry, albeit being auto. So now you've got this twisty knob that you go through your different park, reverse, neutral, drive. Massive infotainment system. Yep. If I just turn that on, so it's a wonderful looking screen, and then in there, you know, straight away starts up. But if I have my phone connected now, I could then be on my Apple CarPlay. Yeah. I could go on my maps, go on the Waze app. So much simpler. Got DAB built in there as well. And then in the centre, you've also got your fully digital instrument cluster as well. So speedometer, rev gauge, so on and so forth. You've also got cruise control all built into there. You've got all your multifunction steering wheel, electric adjustable wing mirrors, and windows. Yeah. And you've still got the massive blind that comes across your windscreen, and your two side windows that come across as well. Up above Wendy's head, you've got this, and your guys' head actually, you've got this massive skylight, as I explained, outside. That has a blackout blind as well. That doesn't open, which I think is better, to be fair, because then it's a fixed panel and it keeps the heat in as well. Okay. All right, coming further back, so first of all, we'll start just here. So next to us, we've got this massive wardrobe. You could also just use it as a shelving area, to be fair. It's probably what I would do, and stack my clothes in there, make better use of space. And you've got this lovely vanity mirror to show off all your pretty faces. Down below, we've got the compressor fridge and freezer, which has got a massive freezer compartment for the size of the van. Massive fridge area. I'll go on to the shower area in a minute, because this makes the whole van very, very unique. But as you can see, there's no pinch point here. I'm not the smallest chap in the world, and it's a big space. Very quickly, Truma heating. Like I said, that's diesel heating. Yeah, you can see how warm it is in here, let alone how cold it is outside. And then your main control panel to do all your lights and all your other good stuff as well. I won't waste your time on that today. That'll be more something I'll want to go through in person. All your windows, got blackout, got fly blind, and you'll notice that as we go round, and I'll point them out to you as well. Massive sink in here, hot and cold running water. And then next to me, you've got your 3 gas burners, 2 smaller, 1 larger, and then you've also got your combination oven and grill. But the most important bit's storage. So below us, shelf and a shelf, and then you've got your cutlery down below. Yep. Really simple. Thank you, Wendy. Okay. And then just below your oven and your grill, you had a massive, that's actually really deep, storage area as well. Now you do have, just on the side here, an extension. Couple of plugs above that, which is the ideal place, because naturally that's where you're going to put, you know, any of your other bits, you know, kettles and all your other stuff like that, air fryers, on here. Now, the wonderful thing about this is, if you imagine naturally, if you look where that line is there, that's where your door would be. So it'd be tiny, but it's not. Now that's a false floor. So underneath there, that's the base to your shower. So obviously if you're having a shower, obviously you take it out. But how the door system works, it just spins round. So if you were... And welcome back, guys. Sorry, our video died halfway through. But we were on about the toilet and shower situation. So if I open this, so then obviously I showed you how all that works. Now, Wendy, I think you're best if you come here and you operate the door so you can show the folks at home. So you can see in there, now it's not the easiest of video, but you can get a good idea. So you've got your toilet in there, which does spin round to gain you more leg room. You've got your shower curtain, you've got your vanity mirror, your sink, and your cupboards in there. So it's a large space. Yep. But obviously you only need that space when you're using it, and that's the beauty of this door, that it then gains you that extra space when you're not using, you know, your shower or your toilet. Cracking idea, if you ask me, because it just makes it a really wide space. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so anyway, let's show you a bit more of the storage. So you've got cupboard space up there with a couple of shelves as well. Yeah. And then as we go round, even more. And then another. They're massive, to be fair, aren't they? You've got a bit more just above my head, and they're deep in there. They actually go, gosh, they go another 5 inch or so. Yeah. And then he says, "Thank you, Wendy." And then in this one, you've also got your TV aerial as well. While I'm on about bits like that, this has got a solar panel as well, and you've got underslung water tank, clean and waste. All right, so just on your bracket back there is where your TV bracket would go. And if you look just up there, you've got a 12 volt, a normal plug socket and an aerial as well. Now in this space down here, so you've got a stand just there, which would hold your table. Now your table sits just in there, and you've also got your, that's it, you've also got your leg in there as well. Yeah, sorry, it's that bit there, not this bit. That'd be a bit silly. And then to create your bed, I know we showed you earlier, but just to show you again, if I lift that, the bit just back here, which I'm knocking now, you won't be able to see, but you can hear it, is your bed support that sits in the middle of where I am, bed base, sorry. You've also got your fuse boards down there as well, and your relay, or trips, sorry. And then, like I say, this is a single, this is a single, or it creates a double and comes up to here, so this whole space is a bed. Massive. So if you want something that's got a very large bed, you can do. And if you remember earlier I said you can remove this middle insert, so you can have free flow access into the back of the van. Above my head you've got this ginormous skylight which opens, and it also has fly and blackout blind. And then you've got a smaller one just back here as well, which again opens and again has both your blinds as well. All these windows open, as you can see. You've got a bit more storage back here in your side as well. So they're a really spacious van. You've got to remember it's 5.99 metres. So it's a small length van. It's in a normal transit van size. So this can go anywhere, drive anywhere. Obviously you've got some height restrictions, but nothing more than any other vehicle. I think they're a really practical van. Really nice new gearbox. They're just a nice, smart looking, well upholstered vehicle. This is now on our showground. Give us a ring before you pop down just to make sure it is still available. My name's James. As for myself, I'll be more than happy to show you around. See you soon.